All right, so then you keep pressing it down to make this flat, because otherwise you have like that. See the round bottom? Okay, all you do, okay, she's got to put beans in it though, right? So you want to press it all the way down so that you're distributing the beans or whatever the thing is to make it as flat as possible, okay? And you'll do that quite a bit. It'll take a while to shimmy it down, but it will work. All right, now to do the arms. I don't know how this became so. All right, but you wire. This is from the dollar store and it works. I don't know if I got this at Home Depot or where, but I use it for my plants. And it is a bendable wire. I don't know what gauge is, but all right. So you measure your arms, let's say that long, right? I don't know how much is that, 12 inches? Let's say it's 12 inches. Fold it in half. Now, who has some pair of rotten scissors that I could cut?
I have wire clippers.
Wire clippers, you have them with you?
Uh-huh.
Or scissors that I could, because it cuts pretty easily. Nobody has an old pair of scissors I could use? Okay, so you're going to take that piece, measure out more or less what your arms are going to be, okay? Because they're going to go across here. Where's Patty at? I'm right here. But you can't see it from there, Patty.
Oh, she's coming back. She's got.
Thank you. So you cut your wire, I don't know, 14 inches, whatever.
So much for wire cutters, huh?
Right, so much for wire cutter. I use scissors usually, my old
Oh
cutting.
no.
All right, so then you take it and you're doubling it, all right?
What gauge is that wire? Does anybody know?
No idea.
It's probably like 12.
I say medium gauge, you can look at it. This is from the 99-cent store or from the dollar store, it works. So, put this together, right, because you're going to double it. And twist it. On both sides. Whoops. So you need really bendable wire, but it has to be firm enough to. Then you're going to cut. Whoa!
Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that.
Cut the arms off?
Yes, you are.
After
Nip the,
Then you're going to take this.
we didn't know you were an orthopedic.
She's so talented, our Gloria.
All right. Then you take your fabric, and I don't know the right size, okay? It's in the pattern. Okay, you're going to fold it and make a tube. I don't have the time to do that, but you're going to, I should have brought one done. So then you sew this, then you fit the tube on her, right?
Yes. And then you stitch it into place?
You sew it by hand.
Oh,
You can make it by, she got another pin somewhere here? Oh, okay.
And do you stuff it at all?
Nope.
Okay, even more better.
Loops are,
No more stuffing.
Then this covers up this little hole that you made, right?
Okay, all right.
and then you sew it on.
And then you sew it on. Now, mine matched right here. I don't know why she doesn't match here,
Because
but she should have.
she wants to show off her.
But here's her little hand.
Personality.
Now, those of you,
Pasties on her.
okay, but you saw how that's done. It's all sewn by hand. This is sewn on here by hand, okay? The monita, you make the head. Again, you slice a little hole.
bottom.
On the bottom, no, Mr. Biz. Okay. Put a little glue there if you want. Now look.
Oh.
Now you're ready to embellish, right? A rebozo, a hat, feathers, lace,
Okay.
and she's done. And she's got movable arms. You could put a big circular skirt on her. She could hold on. You could put a basket here. You put a rebozo, it'll cover this. I put lace here on mine, if you notice. Where's this one?
that one has both.
Oh, that one didn't have, but one of them had lace right here. So you could cover this and this, or you could do some other kind of
She
embellishment.
lost her head.
Lost your head, but you're gonna put glue on it before you put it on there, right? And you're gonna sew this to the top.
Oh, so that's why we needed the glue gun.
Yeah, or glue it, but you can sew it by hand. You can also glue gun this or glue gun lace on the bottom, however you want it. I burn the hell out of myself. But again, it's not gonna hurt to cut this teeny little slit. It's not gonna hurt it, because you're gonna cover it up with this. And this is not a monita that your kids are gonna play with, right? It's just either gonna sit somewhere. So you really wanna stuff this. What I did is, when she was, after she finished stuffing, I took this, the thing the skewer, and you stuff it in as close as you can, so that only an inch is sticking up. You have to keep adjusting it and sticking it in until it goes in, because this is what's gonna keep it together. Okay, see, I got it out, took me a while to get it in, so that only about an inch is sticking up. And this will hold the head and the neck together, okay? You need to stuff the neck a little bit in there, but do you see how that works?
And then you put your head on there?
You put your head on there, you do the hokey pokey. and
Oh,
you do-
gosh.
okay.
You turn around.
And yeah, you put this in here, put a little glue there, and then shove her in here, sew her neck to the top. Put beads on her to cover up any, works. So did you understand the sleeve?
Yes.
Easy, right? This is a garden,
She's stuck
I use it for like plants to hold them in place. And this one works into the dollar. I don't know the gauge, I wish I did, but it's not a hard one. Okay? Any questions? But the thing to remember that's important for many of you, if you're not stuffing, you have to stuff this part really hard. This over here is okay, this is loose. And then you leave like just a little bit on the bottom. And then you put beans or rice or your poly beads. Turn it around upside down, pat it all the way down so she won't be as round on the bottom. And just keep pushing her in so she's flat. What I did is I covered and had lace bottom that I put on the bottom, which you can do, and this covers up this line. And
That's cute.
but if you'll bring the one that I did, the blue one, so you can do all kinds of different things to dress her up,
This one's heavy.
because I use beans.
Hold it.
This is the one that Norma was gonna toss, it had busted the sides, and the sides are a little busted on the sides, so we
Oh, look, she has trenzas.
and yes, I put trenzas on her. But because it's this, I was able to attach, and she has a dress. She was black on the bottom, but she was breaking out, so we fixed her, and we did her different. I don't know what kind of outfit this is. But again, you can put flowers, you can do anything to it. Put a rebozo on it, it covers, right? This is all from the Dollar Tree.
Did you make this black hat too, Gloria?
Yes, the pattern in there is for the brim.
Okay.
If I have,
They
the
have the
hat,
hats at Joanne's.
yeah, but I have the hat instructions on there, and what do you do?
Right in front of you is the pattern.
Huh?
Right in front of you is the pattern.
Okay, so with the pattern, you didn't cut it out though out of the felt, huh?
Yeah.
Can you bring me that plastic bag over there that's right on top there, right by the flowers?
Joanne's. And Joanne's has the hair too.
Is that a tiny wig?
Okay, ladies, so that you know, on the hat, by the way, I went to the Dollar Tree and they had this thing, and I cut these out and I put them right here on her, right here, okay?
didn't see it on the bow.
Right, you can see it on her, I just cut this out, so that's from there. Okay, for the hat, you have, you have the pattern in there, okay? So you're going to fold the two pieces, the black piece is 1/4 inch, turn it inside out, it's really long, okay? The reason it's really long is because, just for the hat, here's the brim. So it's really long. Then you're gonna slice like about a 1/2 inch on the bottom. You stick this in here. And again, either glue gun or sewing. You're going to open up all these little things that you just cut, and you make a hat, right?
Right.
And then you put a brim on it, feathers. I put lace around the edges, so easy enough. See how you just open it up, and you can glue it or sew it by hand. But here the brim, feathers, whatever you want. So these are all your patterns are in there. So, any questions? I tried to get as much done as we could possibly do, so you could learn at least how to do it.
So we technically don't even need the doll, right?
Oh, if you have the skull doll, okay, when she's in this state, okay, if you have the skull, you could take the top part with the bones, and you can stick that in right here with, and then cut a hole on the top. Where's your little skull? It's right there. And cut a hole in the top of it. Okay, so you could cut this, put this on here, okay, and this already has a hole on the top, but you could find a way that you can glue this on here behind the black, right? And then cut a hole and stick the Mona thing in here. Now, Carmen Betancourt wanted this. She wanted these skull bones. You can cut these right here and glue them right to the top of it, all right? And then put an Olan on it to cover it. But you need this base. She was trying to stick this in here and it wasn't gonna work. It just, you can cut this and put this on there with that doll. These hands, again, you could use them, but you still need the wire. You could stick them in. This one, no, it's the other one. It's just, I just took it. Or you can cut these little hands off and glue them right to the sleeve. And it's got, huh? And because it's $1, this one didn't cost $1,
No.
it cost more. But the dollar ones, I mean, these,
That's not $1.
yeah, but the dollar ones, like these are great hands if you want to put them on there, that's all she needs. But this you could cut off and put it right here on the top, right?
Oh, we're posing it.
And you could use all of this in here and adjust it accordingly. So you can use these. But I used the head on some of them. These are all other ones, but the other one has, I think, a head, a skeleton head. All right? So Carmen, you're there. You know what to do, right?
Catering.